Her 24th
I
birthday.
felt like that could have killed me. Just to find out like that what happened to her and the information.
Her father, Kevin, alongside Felicia's stepmother, Myra, speaking to us via Zoom from San Diego, trying to grasp a reality that doesn't feel real.
Very, very difficult for me as a father. Know that I'm not going to see my daughter ever again.
On Monday, February 27th, 2023, 10 months after she disappeared from a hotel in Houston, Texas, the remains found in the Sam Houston National Forest have been positively identified as 24-year-old Felicia Marie Johnson. On February 3rd, 2023, a Texas transportation worker had found her remains inside a trash bag. Felicia Johnson lived in San Diego, California. She was described as a beautiful, kind, loving soul. She had taken a trip to Houston to celebrate her 24th birthday. At first, it was reported that she went to Cover's strip club to try out for a job, but was unsuccessful. It was said that she left the club with a regular. The club owners came under a lot of fire because it seemed her disappearance was linked to the club. It was only during the police investigation that the truth was finally revealed.
Her father, Kevin Johnson, says it took 5 days before HPD began investigating her disappearance.
Since that time, I've stepped back and allowed them to do their job. However, I have yet to be provided with any information as it relates to her last known whereabouts, which I believe to be the CoverGirl nightclub. Nor have I at this time been provided with any pertinent information as it relates to the surveillance footage at the CoverGirl nightclub that could easily confirm or deny Felicia's identity.
On the morning of Saturday, April 16th, at around 12:30 a.m., Felicia had posted an ad offering escort services. 28-year-old Chukwuebuka Nwobodo responded to the ad. He orders an Uber, which picks her up at 2:56 a.m. from her hotel in the 6700 block of Main Street. At 3:28 a.m., the Uber drops her off at 3233 Windchase Boulevard, which happens to be Nwobodo's old address. Nwobodo then picks her up in his 2009 silver Honda Accord with license plate LLD 6670. He takes her to his apartment at 14935 South Richmond Avenue. She enters his apartment and is never seen again. Approximately 1 hour after she entered his apartment, he is seen on surveillance camera exiting the apartment and getting in his car. When her loved ones realize she is missing, they track her cell phone. Her bloody cell phone is found by her friend in Bear Creek Pioneers Park. Investigators zero in on Nwobodo as the main suspect in her disappearance. On April 16th, he had withdrew $500 from his bank. Based on cell phone records, this was the amount they had agreed upon as payment for her services. That same day, he had went to Walmart, bought a flashlight, paper towels, and trash bags. He also went to Home Depot and brought gloves and a pruning saw. He was seen on surveillance with a bandage around his right hand. On the morning of April 16th, he had sought treatment at a local clinic for a cut on his right hand. He claimed he had cut himself opening boxes. On April 22nd, her purse was found by Texas EcoSearch on the same road where her bloody cell phone had been found. On May 13th, a warrant to search his vehicle and apartment were obtained. Detectives found latex gloves, a knife, a shovel, and a 9mm handgun, and traces of her blood in his car. When they searched his apartment, they found her DNA. It was clear that she had been in his car and in his apartment, and that something horrible had happened. It was also discovered that he had searched the internet for what is the most forested part of Houston, how to be a serial killer, what does bleach do to blood, how to kill without getting caught, can police check the phone records of a missing person. Nwobodo was taken into custody during a traffic stop, but was released without being charged. Police seized his cell phone. Why he was released before everything was processed remains a mystery. There was so much evidence linking him to Felicia's disappearance. The authorities really dropped the ball in this case. Since his release, Nwobodo has disappeared and has been on the run. The search of his cell phone revealed gruesome images. There was a photograph of a dismembered female, as well as other photos of deceased persons who have not been identified. Nwobodo is no stranger to police. In November 2020, a woman claimed he had essayed her, but she refused to press charges and he was never charged. In his absence, Nwobodo has been charged with Felicia's murder and tampering with evidence. He has ties to Nigeria and is suspected to have fled the country. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact the Houston Police Department at 713-308-3600 or call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-8477. Please keep Felicia's loved ones, especially her father, who launched an extensive search for his daughter, in your thoughts and prayers.